Okay, 18 holes at Dayton Park this time. I know you guys enjoyed the Remedy Oak video, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these where I just play 18 holes, film it, send it to Dan on the edit, and then I just do a voiceover. This is great. I'm playing a lot more golf. But this is just one of those days. So according to Handicap Tracker, I'm plus 2.5. And to be honest, because all the scores that I put in on YouTube are either tournaments or real rounds, and I don't do mulligans, I'm going to say it's a pretty good representation of my actual handicap.
Got to say one thing, greens at Dayton Park right now, probably some of the best I've seen, or as good as I've seen them. Course is looking really good out here at Dayton Park, so if you are local, pop by, we can have a game if you like. Have a game if you like. Look at this from Dayton. Absolutely loved it, they're growing the rough out like this. Really like defines the holes. I mean, look at that. Proper nice, my bro.
Yeah, Dayton Park looking as good as I've ever seen it. Looking very good at the moment. This is 280 cover, and we've absolutely
not hit it better than that.
Sent it over the edge. This went about 350 downhill down the breeze. This is a little flyer, bouncy type pitch.
Flyer and bouncy and wind. Wow, let's go to the back.
So when you have bad days on the golf course, you just gotta learn from them. They're gonna happen, and you know, I'll probably get a bit of abuse in the comments section for posting this round. It is a poor round. You're gonna see how it unfolds, but this is gonna happen. Some days you just wake up, you don't feel like your coordination's in the right place, your touch isn't there, your feel's not there. You just have a bad day, and that is very evident. When you look at this tee shot.
That's quite funny. So what we've tried to do there is play the stinger, and I've started that so low that it's clipped the top of the tee box. Okay lads, not getting home in two today. 381. A little nudge of the old 4-iron. Promising stuff.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to say if you can't play good, at least you can look smart. If you're wondering what this outfit is, this is Able Golf, the Edge Polo. This is large. I'm 6 foot 90 kilos, and this fits really nice. And this is the Precision trouser, and they fit to size. But really enjoying all the new Able releases. Links in the description, and you can use James10 for a discount.
It's never 79, is it? What the f I just picked up? It's just 113 stroke adjusted. Just picked up at the top of the hill.
I'm sure it's all related. I mean, I literally never do that. I've measured the top of the hill and not, you know, not thought, that 150 marker that is, you know, just behind me. I wasn't looking around, I wasn't paying attention. You know, those days when you just don't feel like your head's there and nothing is really there. These are the days that you've really got to dig in, and you can see it as a really frustrating day, or you can see it as, right, what can I do this day? How much can I get out of this game? And by the way, I mean, making a double, I mean, that's me just looking bewildered. Making a double on the third hole at Dayton is literally unforgivable, to use the words of Stephen Hendry. Unforgivable. This is also the great thing about what I'm able to do with these rounds. You just get instant feedback on everything. So with my golf swing, I'm obviously working with Liam. We're, you know, a week into, or just shy of a week into it, the point of filming this, proper practice, where I have more time to do the drills and to do the stuff and to actually play more golf. And I broke down one of the swings coming up. You're gonna see. Just pay attention to how the left hip wants to. I don't want to get out of that left hip. The weight is still down in there, and it's causing the problems which I'll speak about.
This has landed on this bank and absolutely exploded. It's got the biggest flyer.
So again, just horrendous. Like I've just hit a pitch shot. I've landed a pitch shot 20 yards long. Over here, had a bit of a nasty lie. This was really the only shot to play out to here. And how's this for a read? I mean, it's a foot out. Horrendous hole there. Pull, long, pretty good chip shot. Up hole 6. This is actually not that bad. This was quite a good swing, quite a good drive. Wind's off the left. It is tight when the wind's off the left. You've got to keep it really close to the trees. And I just, ran out of room up this right side. So 152, just trying to chip a 7-iron. Really happy with this. I mean, from the trees, you're just trying to get it anywhere there or thereabouts and hope for a fairly decent lie. This was not the best place to leave yourself. Very much on the down slope, although you can't really see it from here. And I was really happy with this. This is exactly how I was trying to play it. 60-degree wedge, back foot. Obviously, there's no other option. Just trying to land it on the fringe and get it bumping up down the slope. That I had to think about it as well. Okay, so at this point, the swing's not in a good spot. Just trying to do what I can to shoot as low as possible on the day. Now this hole, when it's wind off the right, I would think about having a go at this because it's downhill and I could sort of ride the wind with driver. There's absolutely no chance in hell that I'm hitting driver today, moving the way I am and with zero coordination. So just trying to get it in play with 5-iron, 109 yards. This is actually a lob wedge. Sorry, Dan, in the edit. This is a lob wedge, and this landed pin high. So the greens at Dayton were really firm. I mean, I've hit a full 60-degree wedge there, and I've pitched it pin high, and it's rolled out. So it's windy. The greens are firm, and the rough, which you're gonna see at some point, is chest high in places. Let's just shut up for a minute.
All right, shut up.
So yeah, not easy by any stretch of the imagination on this day because it's gusting at 30 as well, and here you're going to see the swing. So, I mean, from that it looks okay, but I'm getting into the real nitty gritty. Just watch the pressure move into that left hip in the backswing and watch me push too early. So because the pressure's in, I push early, the club then gets chucked behind me, a little stuck, and I sort of save it, to be honest.
Pitched here. Absolutely zero chance of holding the green.
I mean, I hit a pretty good shot in there that's landed just long, and because the greens are so firm, it's then bounced over the back of the green. And that's a full 9-iron from coming in from so much height because it's downhill. And this,
yeah,
I mean, there you go. One of those days, as they say.
Second bunker's 260 cover. Sorry, 270 cover. Let's just double check that. No, 280 cover. Downwind, downhill. So it's probably playing 260 cover. Right, 63 realistically. Got to probably play this about 50 downwind and firm as push. Right, 50, come on. Sit. Oh, it's so firm.
All right, 50-yard pitch shot coming in with a bit of nip and landed pin iron. Again, it's back here, so now you got to just dig in. And I actually used this round as a bit of an experimentation. So the front 9 I was really focusing on just making good moves, and then the back 9, because I know I'm not moving as well as I want to at the moment, I've really just got into the sort of like shot shaping mindset where I'm just trying to really just keep the ball down and just focus on hitting shots.
That's the release.
And this is sometimes what you got to do when you're not playing well. You just got to play ugly in a way. And the back 9 was a little better. Still not great, and it's not a golf that I'm trying to play long term.
By the way,
I actually had a bit of a checkup with Liam, and there's going to be like a full hour-long lesson video that we're going to film next week, where we go on to how to take some of the swing changes to the course and the best way to go about it. This was me trying to play a cut and not hitting a cut, that rough on the right, by the way, is, I actually went up to, and it is chest high. Takes no prisoners, Dayton, at the moment. This is 85 yards over the tree.
Pretty good. It's almost straight over it.
This is a 4% slope. Just looks flat, doesn't it?
Soft,
just looks
soft.
completely flat on camera. Look at this. Whoa. I mean, they're only rolling at about 10, but
Jesus,
it just keeps going on down that hill. So this is quite a vital par putt, which I was really happy with. The putting definitely feels like it's coming on.
Take that. Tough hole today.
And onwards for ugly golf. So this was right, what can we do? Let's just play the little dinky chippy stinger hook 5-iron.
It's perfect.
Just get it down there or thereabouts. As I said, this is not how I want to play, but you sort of just make the best of a bad situation sometimes. This was a flyer that just did not get hit by the wind at all. Landed on the front of the green, released to here. This is about 6 foot of break off the right side. It's about 3% slope. So that was actually a much better putt than it looked. Really happy with the 2-putt there.
I know it's negative to say, but the miss is left. If you miss 5 yards right at the green, it's reload. So, little dinky cut. Just try and feed it up near the front of the green.
Yeah, I wasn't too displeased with this. It's just kicked a little further right than I wanted to, but we've got a swing and a chip shot, and it's another example of what was going on in my head.
Don't put that
Have
in.
you ever seen anyone do that on a golf course? Just clip your own club, mate. What are you doing? Anyway, can we escape with par? Yes, we can.
Stephen, a bit of banana. Just caught it in his mouth. Get that on the edit. Aikido Stephen here. Unbelievable, checkers. There you go. Feel bad for seagulls sometimes, you know. Please stay right at the trap. Yeah, it's literally in the rate mark.
Not ideal there, hit 4-iron, probably getting a little greedy from the lie that I had. But I knew that even if I didn't put a great strike in it, it was still going to be, up the hole. Probably couldn't have been it any worse. Hit a really nice pitch shot, well, full wedge shot into here. Thought I read that correctly, just overread it a little. Sort of would have liked to get a birdie there, but we made par. And now this is where the rim really picked up. I mean, this is 6-iron from 166, just hitting a little chip shot to keep it under the wind. It is a little downhill, so it's probably playing 160 before the wind. And look how short this has come up. It's probably gusting at about 35 at this point. Left myself a really long putt. This is about 50, 60 foot up the hill. Obviously pretty slow. And I've made an absolute hash of it. Read this as just outside the left edge, I believe, and read it incorrectly. And yeah, we're looking a bit lost at this point. So par 5, par 3, par 4 finish. So a good, well, I say a good chance. It's basically straight into wind down here, which makes this hole a lot longer. Now
it's painfully slow now.
I had a long way in here, 206, and it just gets tighter and tighter the closer you get to the green. I wasn't fully going for centre of green here. I was just trying to play this little stinger under the tree, favour the right side of the green, and get it there or thereabouts again, just sort of like minimising the risk.
Okay, we're going to land it into this upslope. If it lands short, it'll hit the downslope. There you go, short and hit the downslope. Give yourself a little buffer.
Another putt. Misses. Still 5 over. And yeah, this may open myself up to a bit of
Soft.
criticism,
Soft.
friendly criticism. Some might say in the comments, think you're +3, you're shooting, you're 5 over par, blah blah blah. But this is just the reality of it. Like, if you understand handicap system, this is golf basically. Sometimes you play like a bit of a doers, and I did today. But you try to. The biggest thing you do is just try and learn from these rounds. Like, actually write down after the round what you learn.
A little gap here. Believe it or not, it's actually landed in the middle of the fairway. Let's try and make par for a nice solid 5 over with no birdies. Once they've left.
So if you take one thing from this video, get a notepad and actually write down what's going on. And by the way, this is why I'm making a scene here. I was playing behind a society in a 1-ball.
Over the track.
There is that to add to the video as well. And I had to wait for
52.
10 minutes on most of the shots on the back nine, which does throw you out of your
Please,
routine. But I'm trying not to moan about stuff.
Oh, he's played it. He's played it. That could be good. This could be the finish that we need. Come on. 4 over puss and par. Time to put some practice in.
Thanks for watching. A really good round coming from Woodbury next on the channel.